So first, let's talk about what makes pivot doors so incredibly special. Pivot doors rest on what we call a pivot hinge, which means unlike most doors, which are attached at the side by the frame, pivot doors are attached at the top and at the bottom and slightly offset from the side. Why do we do this? First of all, for that aesthetic, you get this small gap in between, gives it a nice modern feel. But second of all, it allows for doors to be much more oversized like we have here. This door slab is 5 feet by 9 feet, which can be incredibly heavy and would not be able to be done with normal hinges. This has to be done with a pivot door. Now, because of this, a lot of pivot doors struggle with their insulation because they aren't closing on a normal hinge. They have to close tightly on this end and on this end. What we do is that we build our doors with what we call double-rabbeted jambs. Unlike most companies that build pivot doors, our company builds pivot doors with a double-rabbeted jamb, making it incredibly well insulated and very secure. Now, what is a double-rabbeted jamb? As you can see here, our jambs on both ends of the pivot door are cut in with 2 of these right angle cuts, meaning that when it closes, it fits together perfectly like a puzzle piece, making it super well insulated and an airtight seal. And that's on both ends of the doors, which makes a door that is typically prone to insulation issues incredibly well insulated, with the added benefit of now being able to add a side light with no mold post. What does that mean? Typically, you would need some sort of mold post here in between your side light and your door, just so the doors can attach and it can be sealed properly. But with the double-rabbeted jamb, you can have this closure with the side light right next to it, meaning that you create this really seamless feel and essentially an entire 9-foot tall and 8-foot wide opening for your home. There's no better way to have a grand entrance than that. Now, in addition to our double-rabbeted jambs, our pivot doors also come with a multi-point locking system. Now, what does that mean? It means that our doors are secured at 3 different points on our door, at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom, creating an airtight, even more airtight seal than our double-rabbeted jambs, increasing security, improving insulation, as I just said, and helping improve the resistance to warping and cracking that most large doors typically face.